Right then, it's that time of the week again, isn't it, everyone? A Sunday afternoon, so it is indeed time for another stream. Do remember to subscribe and like the stream if you are going to enjoy it or you think you will enjoy it. And if you could share a video or two of mine to someone you know, then that would be most appreciated. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream from my channel, HEMR Railway. Today we have a Your Requests and Your Requests Only stream. These two trains are just here for the start of the stream because only Kurt put his request in before the stream started. So these trains won't actually be running unless somebody already requests what's on the track. The first request we've had today is from Kurt, the model shed, who is here. Thank you very much for joining, Kurt. You're first in today. Hopefully get some more in later. The first request we have from Kurt is Flying Scotsman with the light in the firebox and the chuffing tender with coaches. So I've put all my 4 coaches on there because you can manage it with these. So that's Kurt's request there. So we are doing your requests and your requests only today. I won't be putting any of my ideas on today. It's all up to you, the viewers, to put the trains on the track for us to run. And if there isn't anybody requesting it, then you'll just be sat watching the same trains go round and round again, or you'll just be staring at a blank bit of track. But that shouldn't happen. It was pretty successful last time. It was quite hectic because people were requesting very weird combinations and we had all sorts of derailments. But it was good fun, so I've decided to do another one today. I thought, you know what, I haven't done some streams for quite a long time, so I thought I'd give you lots of the entire stream and have the entire stream, the chance for the entire stream to request your trains. Do let me know in the chat, by the way, if audio and video is all okay. Can you see the trains? Can you see the OA with her train, Queen Elizabeth with hers, and Flying Scotsman Kurt's request over there? Do let me know if you can see those, and of course, can you hear me? Do bear in mind that comments from the live chat do take a while to come through to the StreamYard streaming interface. So if you don't see your comments straight away, just leave it a minute or two, and if I haven't seen it then do feel free to post again. And similarly, the delay from me actually being on StreamYard to going out to you on YouTube, there is a little bit of a delay there as well, so please just bear that in mind. Today's stream should be, as always, about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes long, probably about an hour and 20 today, just because we've got plenty of time and it is the school holidays. after all. So I shall roll the intro and I shall see you all in about 45 seconds. Kurt, before we do that, says 2 away from 200. Yeah, I was talking to Jaded in the comments the other day. And he's nearly at 100 and I'm approaching 200. So 2 away, maybe a couple of YouTube shorts next week as I do on Thursday, on Friday. That might push the numbers up a bit, but YouTube shorts are definitely helping. I might talk a bit about that later in the stream. I haven't really got too much to talk about today, and Kurt has also said sound and video all good. So I will roll the intro and I'll see you all very shortly. Right then, so we're back from the intro, and Kurt has said he's got 215 subscribers, so he's 17 away from me, in front of me, sorry, I should say. So he's saying that's not bad, and I agree with you there. It's not bad at all. I mean, think about it this way: you're a fifth of the way to 1,000. You're more than a fifth of the way to 1,000. Shall I work that out? Give me a minute. So I'm actually googling this. Nope, that's the wrong number. Is that going to work? I don't think so. Nope, that's not working. Doesn't matter. You're more than a fifth. You're more than a fifth of the way there to 1,000. And think of it like that. I ain't going to work it out because it'll be too much faffing around on Google trying to find the answer. Wasn't going to do it in my head on stream, but yeah, you're more than a fifth of the way to the 1,000, so that's good. You're a fifth and 15. Let's call it that. So yeah, YouTube Shorts do help massively. Again, with the views, I'm approaching. Well, I think I am on 20,000 views. 20,000. I think I hit 20,000 a couple of hours earlier. They do help massive with subscribers, a nice bit of a boost, and I do it every Thursday and Friday. Just read the description of one of my YouTube shorts and you'll understand why I do them. I Like Trains has popped in. Hello there. It's been a while. Yep, it has indeed been a while. I didn't do when was the last time I did a stream? Didn't do one last Sunday, because I was on holiday. So the last one I did was 18th of July. So that's like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's quite a long time. What would that be? 25th. And then, yeah. So 2 weeks ago. So it does feel like a long time. And obviously, videos have still been coming, but it's a while for me as well since I've actually been making videos. Because for the last, how many weeks? I should really remember this stuff before the start of the stream. For the last, week, 2 weeks, all my videos have been scheduled because I've been on holiday. So yeah, it's been a while since I've actually made some content, but I've been on a trip on a steam railway on my holiday, so that video is coming in 2 weeks' time, so not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. Actually, that's wrong. The last stream I looked at was it's the private one. It's the one that didn't work very well, and I had to re-upload. The last stream I did was 4th of July, it says. It's quite a long time ago, so yeah, about 3 weeks. So yeah, everything all right? Yeah, good for me over here. Everything is doing fine. Not too bad. Not too warm off today, actually. It's just about right. Cool, warm weather has gone off. George, just a question. Is there any model shops in the Lake District? I didn't see any or didn't visit any while I was there. But I'm sure there is. Shall I have a quick Google? I'm sure there is. Yeah, there's quite a few by the looking at it. It just depends where you go in the Lake District. There looks to be quite a few there. So I didn't go to any, no, but looks to be quite a few. I Like Trains, by the way. It's requests and your requests only, so I'm not going to pick any trains. It's up to the viewers to pick the trains today. So, do you want to have a request to run at the start of the stream? This is Kurt's Flying Scotsman with the 4 trains. This one here and this one here are just so you've got something to look at the start of the stream. So, if you want, you can request a train. I'll tell you what engines I've got. Other than Flying Scotsman, I have the 08 Shunter, which is at the back there, Queen Elizabeth, which is here. I have a Class 66, an A4, Tornado, a 9F, a Fowler 4F, and a Great Western 101 tank engine. And the choice of things you've got to run with it are either coaches, container wagons, or freight wagons. I can take some off the back of this and put them onto another request. That's not a problem. So I like trains. If you have a request, then you can pick your engine and your rolling stock out of that. So thank you for coming. On the main line says, hello everyone. Thank you for coming as well, Jaden. Very nice to see you here. Just arrived from my nan and granddad's. Very nice. On the main line, just, anyone actually, if you haven't read it already, please make sure to read the stream title and the stream description. It gives you everything you need to know about today's stream. Just saves me explaining about one request at a time and whatever. So, we need 2 more requests, but for now I shall set Kurt's request going and I shall wait for requests to come in from Jaden and I Like Trains. Little bit of wheel slip there. I Like Trains says, nice to see a 9F with a freight train. Absolutely, I can do that. So I shall put that on now. "9F" is the pride and joy of my collection, along with Flying Scotsman that I haven't really had for that long. But here we have 9F, and I'll chuck all my wagons on. There's a couple of wagons that like to derail, so I will warn you about that. We had a lot of derailments last time we did this stream. So, I shall mix up these wagons a bit, because when I run trains in the loft by myself, I did like an open wagon train with Queen Elizabeth, which is why all the open wagons are crammed together. So I'll space them out a bit. Why not? I have quite a lot of open wagons actually. Because that's good. Open wagons are very common types of freight wagons. So there we are. I Like Trains. That is your request here. 9F with the freight train. So here we go. And I Like Trains says, like the realistic chuffing sound on Flying Scotsman. I do, yeah. In my unboxing video, I explain all about that, what I had to do to it to get it working. But yeah, I like it as well. Realistic chuffing sound. And it's got the light in the firebox where you shovel the coal in as well. You can't see that on camera, obviously, but it is there. Unfortunately, on the main line, I think you put your comment in so early that it got deleted off YouTube's comments list, because if your comment's been on there for a while, then YouTube just clears it to, I suppose, free up server space, or so it's not clogging the stream. So if you'll put it again for me, I'll put it on the middle line for you. I didn't get it earlier, probably because you put it in so early that YouTube just got rid of it. And I have moved out this wagon. This is the derailing wagon. So that one's gone. Sounds good, Jaden. Sounds very good. Kurt says your camera's a bit laggy. It looks okay from here, but of course I've no idea what's going on YouTube's side. So if it is, I apologise for that. But it looks okay from here. I have got the other 2 cameras, of course. Camera 2 and camera 3. Back around the back of the computer. This is my computer here. Hello. So yeah, I like trains. Do you like the Franco Crossley boiler 9F? I think they're okay. I can't exactly say I absolutely love them or absolutely hate them. I suppose they're okay. I like the traditional 9Fs better though. On the main line, put your request in again and I'll do it for you. As I said, I didn't see it probably because YouTube is taking it off the stream just because it's been on there for a few hours. So if you take it off, if you put your request back in again, then I'll get it running on the middle line. Evan Terry, thank you for joining the stream. Nice to see you here. It is a your request and your request only stream today. So once everyone's had a go, we can get on to seconds for requests. But so far it is I Like Trains and Kurt who have had theirs going. So Evan Terry or on the main line, put yours in, and on the main lines, put it in there. Golden Eagle with coaches and 08 backing, please. Okie doke. I can pretty easily switch this round. I just shove that up there. Got 5 viewers, quarter of an hour in, looking good. I shall pinch 2 coaches off 5 Scotsmen. There we are. Might get a bit loud because Scotsman and the A4 are quite loud. But I will keep the requests brief time-wise so everyone gets to go. There we are. On the main line, if the 08 doesn't work well with the A4, then what do you want on the back instead? Because some engines run very well together, some engines don't. Although the 08 has got quite a high tolerance, you can turn it right up on the controller and the speed doesn't really increase that much. Which tells me the motor is either quite a low voltage motor, doesn't really speed up as you turn the controller up, or it just tells me that the gearing's really adequate. I didn't necessarily mean another request. What I meant was another engine to go on the back instead of the 08 if it doesn't like it with the A4. That's what I really meant, but we can do that later if you want. And I forgot, Golden Eagle isn't working at the moment. It just shorts out the controller. So I've just forgot about that. So you've put Great Western 040, if not 08. Okay, well, Golden Eagle isn't working. I forgot. It shorts out the controller. So I shall put these 2 on instead. Hope that's okay. Remember, you will have probably another 2 turns later. I have to keep it nice and slow with this one. And we'll chuck the 3 cameras on. And I'll rearrange that one up there. So that's better there. Very slow is that one going to have to go, otherwise the Great Western 101 is just going to be a wheel slipping like heck. Unfortunately, right, okay. You've said, do anyone know I can get some A4 local wheels in black? Fortunately, no, I don't. I suggest checking Peter's Spares, eBay, New Modelers Shop. Just have a look around, see where you can find them. Oh, I meant Scotty's pulling an express service. Okay, it makes sense. And you've said no problem. Don't think I have, Kurt. I haven't had it apart since that live stream. So I think the extra bit of metal on the bottom might be a bit too long and it's shorted on one of the rails. I'll have a look, but unfortunately it's out of action for today. Also, I've just changed the setting. It no longer, if I change the setting back, just realised this, I was fiddling around with the settings before the stream. If I turn shift videos up for comments or banners, then what it does is, it just rams the whole videos up so they get smaller. But what I've realised is, seeing as camera 3, which is this camera here at the bottom, isn't the best camera, it's just there so you can see a different area on the layout. I've realised if you turn that off, and then show a comment, it just covers it up instead of shifting it up. And of course the trains are here, so the comment doesn't really cover it up too badly. So yeah, I think that should be a bit better now. I think StreamYard does a bit of an update as well. The interface for joining the stream on your phone to get it in the stream is a bit different. And also the font looks a bit different as well. I just realised on camera 2, this camera, we had a bit of a race with the 9F and Flying Scotsman, didn't we? We were both like going down together, which is pretty nice. It's nice when you just leave trains running and do something else when you're in the loft, and then you come back and then you see 2 engines are going together. That's fair enough, actually. I don't use banners that much. I mean, I could say this is somebody. I know you do 1 request at a time, which means you can put a banner saying this is so-and-so's request, but because I can do 3 at a time, you haven't done more than 1 before, I can't really do it. I could do this is on the main line / I like train / Kurtz, but I don't really like banners, to be honest. That makes sense, Kurt. We all mess up at some point and we all give it to a friend, or we are the friend that breaks it. So yeah, sorry to hear about that. Might be difficult to find just wheels though. I only really needed a new set of valve gear from the Flying Scotsman, but it were easier just to buy a new chassis, rolling chassis. I'll have a quick search for you now, Kurt. I think I can find green ones, Kurt. I can find green ones, but not black ones. I can find the same wheels that I'd need, but there's no black ones. I mean, you could spray paint them. I don't know how comfortable you are with painting. Myself, not so good. Yeah, I can only find green ones by the look of it. Yeah. So you could paint them black. You could mask up the outer rim of the wheel with tape. You could, put tape around the outer wheel. How do I show this? Put tape around the outer wheel. Like if my fingers are the outer wheel, you could put tape around there and then just spray paint the inside. Finding black might be quite difficult. Anyway, it's time to change over to the next set of requests. So I shall slow down the trains, stop the 9F before it goes off shot, and that's a bit of a fail, isn't it? And I tell you what, I'll reverse the 08 train, otherwise it'll take forever. And I've put the train in the wrong direction again. Does BR Brunswick Green Mallard have black wheels? I thought it had dark green wheels. Well, that's something I didn't know. And I forgot it was in the BR one, not the LNER one. So yeah, but painting is still an option. Yeah, you're right. Train is coming in. It's like the Great Western Regulators has been jammed open. Wheel spin. Do love a bit. Flying Scotsman's wheel spin is quite realistic. especially when you set it off. It does wheel spin for it, gets up the slack, but it's okay. So, next set of requests. So far we've had Kurt on the main line and I like trains. So if anyone else who hasn't had a request would like to put a request in, I shall do it now. So Evan Terry, I think you're the only person who hasn't had a request. So if you're still here and want to put a request in, then please put in your request. However, there's a space for another 2 people to put in a request. So get your requests in now, please. Evan Terry, I'd suggest putting your ones in. Kurt says, I'm not going to get the wheels. It's up to my friend's dad. I said, don't worry, but he wants to fix it, even if that means going to your local. And he sells the old one, he has my mileage. I said, but he says he's got the motor working again, George. Oh, very good. Can anyone imagine an A4 in BR Brunswick Green with its wheels covered up? Honestly, A4s, whether I really don't pay attention to whether A4s have the wheels covered up with the side valences, are they called? I can never remember. You know, I don't really pay attention to whether they have the extra streamlining on or not. If I'm honest, I probably should. If I am honest. 2 more requests. I take it Evan Terry isn't here, otherwise he'd have got his in quick sharp. So 2 more requests from anyone, please. And we shall get going. Kurt says 4F with coaches. So we can do that. And haven't done the 4F in a while. Oh, sorry. On the main line, starting a new series called Layout Live. Very nice. I shall try and be on that, unless you do it at the same time as my stream, which I'm sure you won't, but you never know. 4F still works. I haven't run it in a while. I still haven't glued all the traction tyres on either. Need to do that. So there's Kurt's request. We need 2 more requests, please. Otherwise, you'll just have 1 train going. As I say, I am not going to allow myself to put any trains on today. It's all up to you lot. So anyone, any request, I'm not bothered. So get your requests in. Let's get some trains going. Very funny. I've been told off for my lack of train knowledge. Only I had the skirts and BR didn't. Have I got the skirts on my... I take it I've got the skirts on mine. Yeah, of course I have. Yeah, because they're covering up the wheels. So yeah, I'm being shouted at for my non-existent knowledge of LNER. Smashing. So have a Google of the picture. I just don't pay attention, to be honest. Yeah. They didn't actually have the wheels covered up quite as much as I imagined, if I'm honest. I thought they extended below the midpoint, the axle of the wheels. I thought the side skirts extended below the thing of the wheels. But now that I'm actually looking out for the side skirts, I've actually noticed. Yeah, because the BR one there doesn't have it. Okay. Yeah, I've just never paid attention. I know they were different, but never really paid attention. Come on, folks, we need 2 more requests. Get your ideas. Get your ideas in. Kurt, put another one in if you want, because nobody else seems to be putting one in. So I shall get Kurt's running while everyone comes up with an idea. And the 4F has developed a squeaking problem. That's very odd. What's going on here? Ooh. Oh dear. Yeah, the 4F is screaming. It's screaming. However, if I put it in reverse, it's not screaming. Surely it's not under-lubricated. I had this problem when I first got it. It made this noise. Yeah. When I first got this engine, it had that noise, and then I oiled it and nothing happened, and it didn't do it again. So we can still run it. I shall just have it going tender first in the opposite direction. So it's not completely failed. Oh, I can't. It hasn't got a coupling that way. Okay. Sorry, headphone users, aka Jaden. I shall just have it reversing the coaches backwards then. That's 2 engines I've got to have a look at for this stream, and I am aware that you can't see anything that I'm doing at the moment. There we are. I'll have it going backwards. Kurt says 66 with freight. I will do that. Come on, folks. Nobody else has put in their requests. It's going to be a pretty boring stream if people don't. Put the 66 on and containers. And you'll notice, actually, when I was about gluing these containers to the wagons, you can see, look, I've glued the containers to the wagons because I was just absolutely sick to death of these containers falling off every time I derailed, every time I wanted to pull them out the drawer, every time I tried to put them on the track. I was absolutely sick of them falling off for me spending 2 minutes for each wagon putting the containers back on. So I finally glued them on because I'm not exactly interested in, moving. I'm not going to have a working crane on my layout. I'm not going to be moving containers to and fro different wagons. All I want is these containers on their own wagons to stay on their own wagons. So I just glued them on because sick of them falling off. And on the main line, you have just proved that I cannot read. Sorry. Nope. Wrong button. 66 is off, Kurt. Derailment, that's all fixed. And you want 9F of support coach, so I will do that certainly. 66 is still sounding nice and quiet, none of that annoying screaming anymore. Crikey, that's going quite fast. Motor's warmed up. I have noticed when your engine's been running for about 20 seconds, try this yourself, by the way. Run your engine straight, get an engine out of your collection and run it for the first 5 seconds, and you'll see that it doesn't go particularly fast and it doesn't crawl particularly well. But if you allow that engine 30 seconds to just run, even at a slow speed, and then you stop it and do a slow crawl and a fast run again, then you'll notice that it can crawl a lot slower, but also go a lot faster. Might make a video on that. Could do like a slow crawl test, couldn't I, with a tape measure and just measure out how little distance it can crawl rather than how far it can travel. If that makes sense. Got the smell of Lima pancake motors in here. No Bachmann waffle motors though, Jaden, as you invented the other week. 9F with support coach. And you know what? You didn't ask for this, but just for you, because I know you'll like it, almost guaranteed. Not even going to say anything. I really need maybe another 6 container wagons to put on the back of that 66, and then it'll look like a proper freight train. Camera 3 seems to be a lot less laggy today. Maybe it's because I've put it at the back of the layout where it's got a lot of light against, yeah, that wall here. You can't really see my hand, can you? Yeah, that wall. There you are. Apple turnover. Very nice. I'm sure you won't want to eat a motor that's made of turnovers, but it's an option. On the main line, I think there's something else you should be woohooing about as well. If you haven't noticed. Or maybe you have. Maybe you have, but you've just chosen to keep quiet. You know, just watch this camera here. Yeah, you notice what's on the back of it. I haven't, Jaden, by the way. I haven't. He's finally noticed. He's finally noticed. Took you long enough. I did tell you when I put it on, but you've finally noticed. On the main line has left the chat. Or he will be doing if he can't breathe. He's now doing a happy dance. I haven't, no. I put a, you know about me though, didn't you? I put a comment in the chat earlier. Can I find it, or is it too far back? There. There it is. Right then, next round of requests. Let's get some more on the track. And I've done a bit of a mess with this train stopping in the right place, haven't I? Yeah, made a right mess of stopping trains in the right place. Absolute disaster. Anyway, next round of requests. Get your comments in. Get your ideas in, and we shall get going. Why is it called Welcome Back? Is it because your tornado's working again? I noticed the tornado in the thumbnail. Is it in the thumbnail? Yeah, it must be, because I haven't watched any of it. I really need some sort of uncoupling tool, don't I? Well, what locos haven't we seen? Tornado, and I've seen Tornado in your latest video. That's not gonna work, is it? But don't spoil it. I have seen Tornado though, so I've looked at the thumbnail without watching the video. Has anyone seen Barry Davies Mod Railways? Yes. Why? Are you going to say something bad about him or something good about him? Just because I've heard quite a lot, but not actually seen that much about him and Sam's Trains. Not necessarily having a go at each other, but Barry Davies having a go at Sam's Trains for, you know, experimenting with his model trains. Okay, we've got 2 requests for Tornado there. So on the main line was first. So on the main line, you get Tornado. Kurt, you can pick another engine and I will do that exact same configuration. Or you can wait until later, or you can get a completely new request. Up to you, but on the main line was first. But yeah, what were you going to say about Model Railways, Barry Davies? Because I have heard some good things about him, and I've heard some bad things about him, specifically him having a go at Sam's Trains, and we can't have him having a go at Sam's Trains. The biggest, I think it is the biggest model railway YouTuber, I think, if I'm not mistaken. At least in this country, anyway. Well, I don't watch him myself, but if he's having a go at Sam's Trains, then can't say he's not nice. Maybe he just had a bit of an off day when he did that, but, you know, if I hear somebody, even if it's just once, if I hear somebody having a go at Sam's Trains, then I'm not exactly happy, or it's not exactly thinking, oh, I'll go and watch them. But apparently he did. Well, I know he did. Yeah. So Kurt wants 9F with coaches and 08 at back. So we'll do that. Just the 08 and the 9F go quite well together, don't they? Seem to remember. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, thanks, mate. I shall leave that on screen for a couple of seconds because that's a nice comment. And yes, of course. Of course. Don't be daft. We love your channel. Right, you want freight instead? Okay. Here we go. We need one more. We've got Kurtz and Jaden. We just need one more. Anyone else would like to pop one in the chat? Kurt, that's your request. Let's get that going. Vroom. On the main line, let's get yours going. Tornado with 08 the back. You're going to have to pick something else apart from the 08. I could have let you have the 08, but, you know, Kurt didn't get Tornado, so I thought I'd give him the 08 instead. You got another engine apart from the 08 that you would like? You wanted a brake van as well, didn't you, at the back? But yeah, if you have another engine, apart from the 08, I will certainly do that. 9F and the OH are doing spiffingly well together as always. We haven't seen Pete Clark for a while either. And you've just mentioned Pete. Yeah, he popped in for one stream, didn't he? But it'd be nice to see him again. Sure he hasn't forgotten about us. I'm sure there's a perfectly acceptable reason why. You can see a strand of glue on the back of that wagon. Let's get rid of that. Just because you've got half the subs of me, you started, I know you had a gaming channel, but you started quite a long time after me, didn't you? So I've been going for a lot longer than you, and as is typical with channels that are going a lot longer, they will have more subs. Just because you've got a low sub count, you can't really call it a low sub count. You've got more than probably quite a lot of many YouTube channels will have done in the past. You know, just because you've got a low, and I do this low amount of subs, you haven't really, compared to all the other thousands of YouTube channels that will have been made that haven't probably got past 2. You know, you're doing well. And you're nearly 100. So you're not doing bad at all. You know, you're not doing bad at all. Just look up, carry on making videos. If you enjoy making videos, which I know that you do, obviously. Don't make videos for the sake of it. If you enjoy videos, you know, only make videos if you enjoy making videos. By the way, on the main line, if you've got another engine you want at the back of the Tornado, because the 08 isn't available, unfortunately. Oh, I do. I know how happy I was when I got my first 100 subs, first 1,000 views, then 10,000, and I'm on to 20,000 I got today. I will be making a 20,000 total channel view special, by the way. I've decided for each of my view specials, it's going to be like a top 10 video. So the last view special video I made was my 10,000 view special, and in that I did my top 10 favourite videos to make on this channel. And for the 20,000 total channel view special, I'm going to be doing my top 10 favourite steam locomotives. So I've decided that every view celebration video is going to be a top 10 video. Also, you did say, Kurt actually said, I'm 2 away from 200 subscribers. There isn't going to be a 200 subscriber special because if you recall, I said I was going to do a giveaway at 250. So yeah, I will not be doing a 200 subscriber special. In fact, we're at 199 now. I've just ticked over. I've just gone over to check the subscribers, and it's ticked up to 199. So we are 1 away. That's very good to see. So we're 1 away from 200. So I thought there's no point doing a 200 subscriber special and then 50 subscribers later doing a 250 subscriber special. And similarly, there won't be a 300 subscriber special because it's only 50 from 200 to 250 and only 50 from 350 to... Sorry, only 50 from 250 to 350. So I've decided I won't do a 200 subscriber special and I won't do a 300 subscriber special. Instead, I shall do the 250 giveaway, and let's say that includes the 200 and the 300 as well, because doing a giveaway is quite a big thing. One of you is going to win a locomotive, so I'll not do, 3 subscriber specials, 50 subscribers apart from each other, because that's taking the mick a little bit. So decided not to do that. But next subscriber special, the giveaway is 250, and then the one after that will be 400. If you're wondering why 250, well, because it's a 250,000 subs. Plus, it's also pretty close to the voltage that the UK mains runs on, and being a geek like that, that's interesting for me. So I'm joking, not really. On the main line, don't know if you haven't heard me or whatever, but do you want an engine on the back of Tornado? Because the 08 isn't available. But if you don't want one, then that's fine. I'll just leave it as it is. Just making sure that you've got on what you wanted. Well, the wrong comment. The loco that you'll be winning will be a locomotive bought off eBay that I will have bought and not necessarily restored. I will buy an engine off eBay. No idea what engine it'll be. It'll depend on price. It'll depend on what engines I can get on eBay. It'll depend what's available at the time of me buying it. It'll depend on what condition that engine is. But it will be a decently sized steam, diesel, or electric locomotive. Most likely not an electric locomotive. It will be a decently sized steam or diesel locomotive that I will have bought off eBay. I'll do a full strip down on it, a full service on it, replace any parts that need fixing, make sure everything's in tip-top condition, make sure I'm happy with how it runs, and make sure I'd be happy giving it to somebody else for them to run. And then I'll announce the giveaway as the video in a video, and I'll give you the steps to do the giveaway, and then I'll send it to whoever wins. I won't do a live draw of the giveaway. I'll just make a video. I'll do a video announcing the giveaway, and then I'll do a video announcing the winners of the giveaway. I won't do a live sort of draw or anything like that, because I just don't particularly want to. You all know I'm not going to fudge it. And I'll explain to you how I'm going to pick the winners in the video when the time comes. But yep, 51 subscribers to go. But yeah, could be something like Class 37, maybe an old Lima Class 20, maybe a Lima Crab or an old Hornby tender boat drive engine that I pick up, or it might be a tender drive warship or something like that. It won't be a brand new model. It'll be something like an old Hornby Railways, or maybe an old Triang engine, depending on what it is, or an old Lima diesel or steam. It just depends what's available at the time, but I'll buy it, make sure it's all in good condition, cosmetically, mechanically, and electrically, and then make sure it runs good. Make sure no parts aren't going to weigh within 2 minutes of you getting the thing, and make sure it works. I think he'll have trouble honking with a spanner. Ah. YouTubers join the chat. Congratulations, they say. Thank you very much, YouTube. Obviously, it's not YouTube because it has a space between you and Tube, and it doesn't have the YouTube logo as its profile pic. But nonetheless, the joke is still funny. Thank you, YouTube. I feel accomplished now. But they say congratulations. So I'll take that. Oh, guys, we've just ticked over to 200 subscribers. Jaden, I only put that in the chat because I know you're doing other things as well, probably. You didn't really notice that I was telling you. So yeah. I only paid my tax, you didn't notice. But we have just ticked over to 200 subscribers, so I shall stop the trains for a moment and we can celebrate this moment together because I'm quite happy. For some reason, even though we've just hit 200 subscribers, I still feel obliged to stop the trains in a proper place. You know, on this straight down here, wrong way. I still feel obliged to stop this train here in a proper place and this one in a proper place. So, why do I have a feeling this is Kurt? If it is Kurt, then honestly, I don't care. Kurt hasn't actually been here for a while, so that might suggest that Kurt's been making another account, but until he says it's Kurt, then I won't believe it's Kurt, because Kurt's last comment was 4:53. So, yeah, it's not Kurt. Basically, this is Kurt here. YouTube, this is Kurt here. The model shed, his name's Kurt, and he's had there's a running joke on this channel where Kurt makes alternate channels, makes us think it's somebody else joining the channel, and when it turns out Kurt's just got an alternative account and is just talking to us on one of his alt accounts, because comes on with an alternate account and makes us believe that it's Kurt, makes us believe that it's somebody else, sorry, and then he reveals that it's actually Kurt. It's a bit of an ongoing joke on this stream. But yeah, don't think it is Kurt. But if I can get the screen share on properly, share screen, Chrome tab, channel analytics, share. So you can see there, I think you should be able to see there now. We are on 200 subscribers. It is very, very, very good. If I make this full screen, there we are. You can see 200 subscribers. So thank you all, everyone who has watched this channel over the past year and probably 3 or 4 months. Thank you to everyone who has spent time watching my videos. Thank you to everyone who has, commented and shared and liked the videos. And thanks to everyone who has popped into the stream. Thank you to my moderators, as always, Kurt, Pete, and Jaden. But yeah, 200 subscribers. Here we are. 50 to go until the giveaway. Feeling very happy at the moment. Got a big beaming smile on my face. And in the same day, we've hit 20,000 total channel views. And we have got 200 subscribers as well. So thank you to everyone who's been involved in my videos in some sort of way. If you've subscribed, if you've just seen my video in your YouTube feed, if you've watched it, if you've commented, if you've liked or shared, if you've joined the chat, if you've become one of my moderators because you've been with me for such a long time, just like to say thank you very much to everyone for joining my channel. And let's get to 250 and we can do a giveaway, which will be very exciting. And one of you will be winning a fully restored locomotive that I've done up off eBay. So, yep. But thank you very much, everyone. Very, very pleased with that. And been nice getting a view achievement and a subscriber achievement in the same day. But, yep, I am very, very happy with that. Do you actually care, whoever it is, for your 200 sub? My answer to that is going to be I don't. Of course, I care about my subscribers. I care about every single subscriber, all 200 of them. I care about every one of my subscribers. So, in answer to your question, there, do I actually care whoever it is for my 200 sub? Yes, because I care for every one of my subscribers. And you're right there on the main line. Thank you very much, YouTube. And thank you very much on the main line and everyone else. Kurt, you've just missed. Kurt said, "What did I miss? Wi-Fi went down. You've just missed me hitting 200 subs, mate." That's not a good time for the Wi-Fi to go down, is it? Yep, on the main line's filling everyone in. But yeah, Kurt, you've just missed us hitting 200 subscribers, mate. So, not live, but I just ticked over and realised we were there. Shall I give you the pleasure of seeing it? Here we are. I like how YouTube have added this live count as well instead of you having to go over to Social Blade. It's much better. But yeah, 200 subscribers, you can see. Steady increase up there. Bit of a jump. That was probably when a YouTube short were made. Up here, again, probably when a YouTube short were made. And you can see YouTube shorts are these jumps here. And it's really, really good that YouTube shorts are nice, quick, short videos, short updates from me. You all get the contents from me. Obviously, you get 2 more bits of content a week from me, but it's also helping me grow the channel. And at least I'm not doing crappy DIY or stupid TikTok videos, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to switch this on to lifetime. You can see here, when I started my channel, 16th of May, it says 17th there because that's when I got my first subscriber. But you can see there, we've been steadily increasing there. We increased up here, and then there's a glitch there that I never ever went down to 0 subscribers from 6. But you can see here, we go up, we lose a couple of subscribers along the way, slowly move up. These drops here where it goes to 0, that's not right. That's YouTube being annoying. And you can see, after August 2020, we move up again, have a steady increase that keeps going, and then sort of middle between February and May, we've just gone up there, and you can see actually there a YouTube short where we went from like quite a few less subscribers up quite a bit. So yeah, thank you everyone again. I've just said that, but been very nice for that here. So, yep, Miranda Cosgrove, thank you very much for joining again. You have said I haven't put in chat for a while, but congratulations. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining the stream. We'll get trains running shortly for the next sort of 15 minutes after I've finished talking. And, yeah, but it is your request and your request hour today. So when we do get trains running again, you can put a request in if you like. And yeah, definitely is bad timing for Wi-Fi. Thank you very much, Kurt. That's very nice of you. Well done, mate. Thank you very much. On the main line, you have 15th subscriber. Yep, that was... I vividly remember that day. Did I meet you in a LaserJet? Oh, no, we had the discussion a while back, didn't we? You were on my channel. I went over to your channel, and then we saw each other in a LaserJet stream. We ended up talking in that, didn't we? Kurt says, I know who YouTube is. Is it your sister's alternate account, number 59, by any chance? Go on then, Kurt, spill the beans. Who is it? Is it your sister's, dogs, uncles, cats, fishers, brothers, stepdads, cousins, in-laws, sisters, alternate account number 69 or something silly like that? Yeah. Because we were joking about how you have a lot of alternate accounts. Mac the dog. And that brings a an interesting memory. I'm not sure on the main line's going to like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think I know what it means, but that's actually wrong on the main line. We met. We didn't. You met in the comment section. Then about 5 minutes later, after that, I saw you on a LaserJet stream. So nearly there. First video you watched, Kurt, was of the J50, and you've now got that J50. So very nice. On the main line, I'm sorry, but you know, we've hit 200 subscribers. We shall have a bit of a joke around because why not? You know, good times. Too late. Sorry, mate. I just stopped. Kurt would have done it anyway, so I've saved you from the misery. Saved you from the misery there by not letting the person who originally came up with it do it. So, sorry. All right. YouTube is my cousin's account as he was on my stream once, right, Josh? Okay. I don't understand the last 3 words. That seems a bit of a typo there somewhere, I think. But I understand what you mean. Anyway, we shall resume running trains. So it's time for some new requests. Oh God, he's here. How does he change? Within 10 seconds, he's gone over to that account. Mind you. Doesn't really matter, does it? Right, new requests. Get your ideas in the chat for the last 14 minutes. For the last 14 minutes, get your ideas in the chat and we shall have some trains. We shall not have any more Mac the dog, I think, on the main line. Is a bit sad now. Let's not make him sad since I've just hit 200 subscribers. But it is called multiple tabs. I was thinking it was on the phone for some reason, but there's absolutely nothing to suggest that whatsoever. But yeah, that does indeed make sense. Fine, it's Mika. Hi everyone, I'm his cousin Josh. Okay, makes sense. YouTube. Did have his suspicions, but I'm surprised he managed to guess it was actually Kurt. Or somebody related to Kurt. Nothing wrong with that. Of course. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. We were just, having a bit of fun. Anyway, folks, get your requests in. Time is of the essence. Or not if you're Thanos, but... Quote of the day. Wait, are you Kurt or is Cushion? Cushion. Yeah, we'll go with that. So he is on his phone. Oh, right, well, I suppose you can switch quite easily on your phone, can't you? Get your requests in, folks, please. Not much longer. He's only joking on the main line. I don't think, well, we don't need to go that far. Anyway, requests, folks. Let's move on from Mac the Dog and YouTube. Let's put some requests in, please. Be very helpful. 66 running light. Okay, we can do that. Put it on the second radius line. Test the 66's abilities on tight curves. It's a pretty beefy loco. And I know you were joking, mate. 08, please, says Kurt. Do you want 08 with what? Coaches? Freight wagons? Container freight? But yeah, the 08's on there for you. We just need one more request, either YouTube or Mac the Dog or Miranda if you're still in. Put your request in and I'll do it. But need to wait to see what Kurt wants behind the 08. Up to you, he says. In fact, the 08 just reminds me of I'm doing a Train Sim World video in a few weeks. A Train Sim World video on the West Somerset Railway in an 09, but the 09 is the exact same livery as the 08. So I am going to replicate a Train Sim World type scene where we have the 08. Yeah, Miranda, I said it's a your request only stream. So if you want to request a train, then you can request one and I'll run it for you. Because normally we do a mix of viewers requesting trains that they want to see running. But for this stream, as a bit of a one-off, although I have done it once before, I'm saying that only the viewers can pick what trains go on instead of a mix between what they want and what I want. So if you want, I'll read off a collection of what engines I've got. So I have a Tornado, a 9F, an A4, a 4F, Flying Scotsman, Queen Elizabeth, or a Great Western Railways tank engine. Dark green train, it's Tornado. Yep, you're absolutely right there. I shall put that on. I was going to say if you don't know what any of them are, then you can just pick a name that sounds nice. But a dark green one is Tornado, so I'll do that for you. So thank you for your request. Tornado's been quite popular today, as has the 08. They might be some of my viewers' favourite engines, actually. Tornado and the 08, although on mainline likes his LNER ones, Flying Scotsman A4. Oh, A4, you say? Okay. A4 Golden Eagle. Oh, hang on. I've just remembered, the A4 doesn't work, so shall I put Tornado on? We had that earlier. The A4 doesn't work. Tried it earlier and it didn't work. I forgot that it didn't work. So, shall I put Tornado on for you then? I should have remembered when I read the engines out that Golden Eagle doesn't work, the A4. So, I shall put the Tornado for you instead, if that's all right. So, we shall get some requests off and moving. Where did I put that other coach? Oh, it's there. What is your favourite out of your collection? Mine with the B12. You say you don't mind, Miranda. Okay, I've put Tornado on for you then. Since that was what you first said. So, thank you very much for your request. Probably your B12, Kurt. Might be your Class 55. Actually, when I said the other week or the other month I didn't quite like the 33, I do like the 33 now. Been thinking about what engines I do and don't like for my upcoming top 10 favourite steam loco videos. Albeit that's not a steam loco, but yeah, quite like the 33. I like the 33 in the West Coast Railway Company livery. That looks really smart. As I do the 47. I have to watch and replay, says Miranda, because got to go by. Okay, thank you for joining the stream, Miranda. Thank you for putting a comment in, and thank you for your request. We'll run your request. If you do watch on replay, then you can come back and watch Tornado. Thank you very much for joining the stream, Miranda, and see you later, and have a good day. So I'll just clear off the last of these. And these are the final requests for today's stream. Tornado, as requested by Miranda. And I've put some coaches on that. There we are. On the middle line, this camera we have 08 and coaches for Kurt. And on the end line, we have 66 running light engine as requested by Jaden. Might have the 66 going in the other direction. The motor bogey first on the second radius track is not a good idea. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like motor bogey first on the second radius line, does the 66. And I apologise for what that squeaking noise is. It seems to be the 66. In fact, that's actually quite irritating. I'll stop that. Hang on. I'm going to try and switch the 08 over here via the points. So that wants to be in reverse, turn that up and go. There we are. Managed to switch it over without actually taking it off the track. That's an advantage of having crossover points. Let's get that over there. 66 can run normally now. Hopefully shouldn't squeak or have any problems. We are, and last request of the stream before we get going. Kurt says, will you put cork down under your track? No, I won't. It's already all pinned down, so I can't really put it down. anyway if I wanted to. I'll explain in a minute when I've got the 66 re-rails, because I forgot to shut that damn point. There we are. Even if I decided to put cork down now, I honestly couldn't be bothered unpinning all of this, getting the cork under and then repinning it all down. Just a bit too much effort for how much work I've already done. Partially because cork is quite expensive. You've got to buy quite a lot of it for how much track I've got. Yes, it gives you a better shoulder on the ballast, so the ballast looks slightly more realistic. However, it's really expensive, too much effort to pull all the pins out and put it back down and lay the cork and glue it. Even if I wanted to, because I'd have to wait for the glue to dry and all my pins would be ruined and then I'd have to buy more. So, and also, I've just gone with the mindset that trains are noisy. Just trains in real life are noisy. Model trains are noisy. And I've just gone with the thing that if they're noisy anyway, then I don't really feel the need to try and make them quieter. It is in the loft. Yes, you can hear them downstairs, but it's not exactly a very loud noise. It's just a faint noise. Upstairs, you can hear them. Sat in my bedroom, I could hear them in the stream the other week. But other than that, it's not very loud, and it's too expensive. Now, my dad did have a concern with the track pins actually splitting the wood, because this is plywood. Plywood's good, but when you like driving pointy things into it, it has a tendency to split. So he was thinking I should put cork down, and then that'd reduce how much nail was actually in the wood, so it'd reduce the chance of the wood splitting. But it doesn't. Thankfully, the pins are so small, and I've put them in carefully so that the only mark I leave is a hole where the pin's been in, rather than the board all splitting and that. So there isn't a problem there. But no, I shan't be putting cork. I shall be ballasting it though, shortly, hopefully. Oh yeah, never ever, Jaden, found out where that was. I think it was a fly. Somebody said it had a tail, but then you went back and said it was a bug of some sort. So it wasn't a mouse or anything like that. It must have left the loft by now. Either that or died, because nobody's been up the loft for the last week. And you're right there, Kurt. Might get a race scene for both of them. Might get them both going side by side down here, although in opposite directions, like we had with Tornado and 9F, I think. I can try and get them. Oh, they are both going in the same direction, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I can slow down the 66 of Tornado catches up and try and get it on this side over here. It's kind of difficult to match it though, because the Tornado on the outside has got to travel much further than the 66 on this side. Obviously, curves are bigger, more straight track. So it's kind of difficult to match the speed, but I shall try the best that I can. It's going to be quite difficult. Won't be perfect. See, I've got to slow the 66 down now because it's not travelling as far as Tornado. There we are. I think I've managed. Hey, I managed it. That was cool. Now I have to slow it down because it's travelling not as far as Tornado, and then speed it up. Not bad, that. It's actually quite fun trying to control them so they both stay at the same speed. Because, as I say, Tornado's got to travel quite a bit further on the wider radius curves than the 66 on the shorter radius curves. So it's quite fun turning it up and turning it down as it travels further on, not as far, and getting it to speed up, and then getting it at the right speed on the straight like that. But yeah, quite fun is that. I could do that more often. Quite fun. And now I'm just letting the 66 go. Shall have one more lap for each train. So from over here, when it gets to here, one more lap, and then time to pack up. I shall slow the 66 down. Never said hello to you, did I, Pony Kids? Apologies for that. I got caught up with something else. Thank you for joining the stream and thank you for commenting. So 08's lap starts from now. It's going to be a bit behind. So I can actually probably stop the trains reasonably well instead of the shoddy moving back and forth I had to do a little while ago. And I'll let the 66 have go around with the 08 as well. So yeah. Shan't be long. 66 just coming round now. Nice crawl into the station. There we are. And I'll stop the 66 a bit further up here. Just where the runaround loop is, and I suppose I can back Tornado up a bit. Let's say she's been collecting water. But yeah, much better stop. As I say, still getting used to this layout, aren't I? Obviously, still getting used to operating the points and which points to open and which points to shut. And, you know, if I shut points there, does that stop electricity getting through to a side in there, which means I can't move it or whatever? And setting direction and speed for different locos and setting higher voltage on one controller or the other. And, you know, just some controllers aren't all the same. So you've got to have them turned up to different positions. But anyway, I am still getting used to it. What on God's earth happened there? Oh, I pressed a button. That's what happened there. Anyway, on the main line says he has to go. Thank you very much for coming on the main line. Very nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. And thanks for coming, Pony Kid, as well. Nice to see you here again. And take care for you as well. And I shall be wrapping up shortly as well. Well, now actually. So, yeah, good stream today. We've had some pretty interesting requests. Some slightly normal ones as well. In fact, actually, at the end here, we've got some quite normal ones. 08, Tornado, 66 by itself. Quite common is this here. So, yeah, not as hectic as the last one. We've only had one derailment, and that was only, well, that was my fault because I didn't put a freight wagon on properly. But other than that, interesting requests. Not quite as wacky as the last one. I should probably do another one of these in a few weeks. As I say, I thought I'd do it this week rather than servicing or just a general running session or working on the layout or something like that. So, yeah, because I've been away. I haven't had a stream for a few weeks. So I thought I'll dedicate a whole stream to you lot having a chance to run your trains. So, thank you, everyone, for watching today's Sunday stream. It has been really nice and it's been lovely reading all of your questions and comments in the live chat, as well as running all your wacky and wonderful requests. Thank you all for your messages, as they are my favourite part of these live streams. Just the fact that I am live and I can see your discussions through coming up live and, you know, I'm able to put your trains on, as you say, and such, is why I enjoy doing these streams so much every week. I'll hopefully see you on Tuesday for another video, and if I'm not mistaken, that video is fixing up the Triang 040 that I talked about in my unboxing video of my model railway haul this week. So we'll be fixing up that 040 on Tuesday. Do remember to subscribe and like the stream if you enjoyed it. And if you could share a video or two of mine to someone you know, then that really does help my channel out a lot and helps to promote my channel to other people. And of course, if you're sharing and liking, then the YouTube algorithm tends to like that. So thank you all once again for joining the stream. It's been great to have you here, and I do hope to see you all again very, very soon. Thank you very much, all of you, for 200 subscribers. Thank you to all of my moderators and, you know, every person who's been involved with my channel some way, and my subscribers and the likers and the watchers and the sharers and everything like that. Really means a lot hitting 200 subscribers. 250 subscribers, I will do a giveaway of an engine I've got off eBay. Make sure it works properly. Everything I said earlier in the stream. So, yep, let's head on for 250 subscribers. So the last thing for me to say is take care of yourselves, everyone. Hope to see you very, very soon, and I will see you next week. Take care.